Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you allowing me to do this. This is so they can get paid every year. But people are getting with 2 shots, and now they say they need booster shots, but they still have to wear their mask. Y'all, I got my 2 shots, but I still wear my mask voluntarily. Y'all, this should be a voluntary. They should not mandate it. So with all these mandates on mask, all these mandates that they're coming up with, especially with this booster coming up, well, let me tell you, these rich pharmaceutical companies can stick my share of that booster shot up their wazoo. I will not be getting it. How many of y'all are sick about this Gabby and Brian story? I am so sick of it. Why do you think the media is blowing it up so much? I mean, people goes missing every day. People are every day. But this case is different. Why do you think it's different? It's either one or two things. It's because she's a rich white girl, or it's to divert attention from our government and our president in this whole stimulus ordeal. I believe I know the answer to that, but you make your own decisions of what the reason is, and please put it in the comments. I would like to know. Former President Barack Obama said in an interview on Good Morning America that the Democrats needs to come together and pass this $3.5 trillion package. He said the Americans desperately need help. He said the Build Back America program is something America definitely needs. He said when you look at the top line figure of 3.5 trillion, that is not paid back in a single year. It is spread out over several years. And it is paid for by asking the wealthiest of the Americans, who has benefited over the last decade, and even in the midst of a national, saw their wealth raise immensely. We are asking them to pay a few percentage points more in taxes in order to make sure we have an economy that is fair for everybody. Obama went on to say a lot more, but it was all in the American people's favor. But the gist of the whole interview was Obama thinks the American people needs more stimulus for the American people. A new poll shows Biden's approval rating is still falling. Man, his approval rating falls more than he does trying to climb up steps to get in Air Force One. Biden's approval rating right now is at 40%. His disapproval rating is at 58%. On the unemployment, on Tuesday, 3 Democrat senators introduced a new bill, yet another proposal. Why can't they just work on the ones that we got on the table right now and quit introducing these new proposals? But 3 Democrat senators introduced a new bill asking for unemployment rules to be changed. With this, it would guarantee 6 months of unemployment benefits. It would expand who qualifies for the 6 months of unemployment. It would also add in automatic stabilizers that would adjust during times of inflation. That way, when inflation goes up, the unemployment checks would also go up. Wish they had that for people on low income and the elderly and the disabled with their monthly benefits checks. I wish they had those stabilizers built in for them. The Federal Reserve is now printing $120 billion every, and they are keeping the interest rates at 0%. Y'all, this is what's causing inflation. With inflation, we are paying for all of this worthless money that they are printing. Jerome Powell says the goal is to stop printing all this worthless money by early next year. But y'all, we all know, but when that time rolls around, they'll just find another reason to keep printing money. They always do. They want those printing press to keep rolling. Nancy Pelosi is in charge of the Democrat Party. We all know that. But now Joe Biden says that he will cancel his trip to Chicago so he can try to get more involved. Now there's a comforting thought. Joe Biden more involved. I think he's involved too much as it is. Nancy Pelosi said that she will hold a vote today on the bill. But the moderate and the progressive Democrats say that they will all vote no if she does. The progressive Democrats will not vote yes until both bills are ready for a vote. Okay, Social Security checks and the shutdown. Y'all, it looks like we are headed for a shutdown for our government unless, like I told you the other day, in the 11th or 12th hour, they come up with a way to keep it running, which I still believe they will. They always do. They run it right up to the time and then they suddenly find a way to do it. It's a scare tactic, y'all. But I told y'all in a shutdown that Social Security checks are safe because they are safeguarded through a trust fund. The money is there and it's separate from the general fund. To back up what I said, my wife's Social Security check is already in the bank. It's not available yet, but it's pending. It's already there. Y'all, we've had shutdowns many times before and everybody always got their Social Security checks. So don't let that scare you about your Social Security check. Your Social Security check is safe and you will get it. No matter what these crazy YouTubers say in their thumbnails, you will get your Social Security check. The only way, I will tell you once again, that it could be affected is there's less people working in the government, so it could be delayed a day, maybe 2 days. But that has never happened either. So the chances of that happening is slim to none. You will get your checks on time. Most people's already got them showing in their bank account. The fourth stimulus check. I'm going to tell you once again, I will tell you every video until it happens. I believe 125% of my gut says we will get a fourth stimulus check. It will be to a much, much smaller group of people, which is right. It should be to a much smaller group of people. These people should be the people on very low income, the elderly, the disabled, the people that's on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA. These are the people that needs this stimulus check. Everybody don't need it. President Biden promised $2,000. Let's just see how much he gets away with. I doubt it will be $2,000, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. And I don't know when, just whenever these bills pass, if they add one in there. And I do believe 125% of me says they will add a check in there. A raise for Social Security. President Obama promised $200 raise. So far we have not seen it. Do I think we'll get it? Yes, I do. 125% of me says yes, we will. It's not in the bill yet, but the negotiations hadn't started. Hardly nothing is in this bill. Right now it's just a blueprint. So will it be in there? I really believe it will be. Will it be $200? Probably not. We'll take whatever they give us.